Oh my golly goodness me! Yes, please, Matt, welcome in first. Michael McLaren's good to see you. Sandbagger, yes, please. Pete, AIA, Marnix, fabulous matching up with you on 11 earlier. Absolutely wonderful. Max, Tony, Wesley, Pete, Drew, Botaz. That's a name you need to click on. Well, for a start off, you need to click on Pete UK. You need to click on Drew 4 as well. But Tony Towers about to start his streaming career, and Chubbs arrives as well. He started his streaming career today, and there's nothing like being at someone's first ever stream. So take the opportunity to stick your digit on the word Botaz and join Tony for his debut whenever he decides that is. So of course you need to get your notifications on as well. How are you enjoying your weekend and your Saturday? Let's shut up and play some Golf Clash, shall we? Had a little play earlier on this. Even delved into Tour 11. Won a couple. Nice. Might play another one as well. Danny will be taking this away. Probably do just enough, but he's welcome to. We're not going to chase any king chests this week. Just going to make sure we're getting promoted where we need to be. Make sure you're looking at that today. Check your accounts. Get your admin up to date. Rather than scaring yourself to death on Sunday night. So there we are. Mark. Great to see you. Mr. President, Cy Gray. And Tom Taplin. People's Cup champion, everyone. Don't know what that noise was, but what it was a noise of appreciation. We got to sort out some account transferring of the monies. What should we do here? Should we put the bags back together and play some Tour 7? Yeah. Let's play some Tour 7. See if I can find some of these new holes. And play some with Niels. It's been a while since we played with Niels on stream. This super weird account. Not many trophies down there. Welcome Anna, lovely to see you. Ian Pontin, very well, thank you. It's been a lazy day. Super Norm in the house. Great to see you, Bub. Big Cat Tyson, thank you for the good luck and welcome. Stefan Renker, thanks for the good luck, buddy. Andy Aim, always a pleasure, sir. Ian, that's a new name on my eyes. Good to see you. Thank you very much for being here. So is this in the tournament? .1 wind. 2.1 wind. Russman, my boy, great to see you. Ryan, yes please. And Eric as well, you little sweethearts. It is in the tournament. Hole 9, thank you Tony, Ian and Marnix in the know. I love it when people are in the know. I am not in the know. I'll be tapping my APOC 5 on this one. I imagine. Should we have a look with a Titan as well, because it is a tournament hole? Oh, let's just play with the rock. So probably be a better representation of what we're likely to see in the tournament. So we want a little bit of curl. Or do we want a little bit of curl? Do we not want to just bounce it off there? It is. So a tiny little bit of juice then. No curl. Wait there, what bag we got? The right bag. See what that leaves us. Hit that little knuckle, bounce around into the shadow. In the tournament, I'm going to be wanting to get as deep into that shadow as possible. None of this patting it around the corner. I want to go long here. Last time they made this very tricky, adjusting out of those trees, I remember. Which is always a pickle. Always a little pickle. So what have you been up to today? How are you enjoying or coping with the social distancing? All the bollocks that we're putting up with right now. Tell us how you're coping, how you getting on. We like all of that business here. You are going for expert. Three King Chess was second yesterday on 48 million this morning. You see some guys come from nowhere to be on 300 million. Yep. Yep. Don't forget 300 million's only 5 games on 12. 5 wins. So, yeah, it's a Rainmaker stream, alright. Eric, my boy. Thank you so much for everything you do. How have you showed that digital chat room? Look all over Eric's face, please. Yes, please. Eric, you're a sweetheart. Massive, massive appreciation for everything you do. Right, so I might go with a tiny cracker top spin then. About 9.5 rings. No, okay. Great left. Dino! What the deuce? Dino Askew, everyone. Absolute hero of mine. If you don't know that name, that is a name if you are enjoying Golf Clash of the highest level. That's something you're interested in. That's a name you want to be following. Maybe going to be playing some expert and master tournament. He's normally just master. But he is going to be playing a couple of accounts in expert, I believe, this time round. Make sure you're putting the butcher on your rounds because you will not be you will not be disappointed. Let me clarify. Much like Jaime Blanco, Graham Clash, if you're easily offended, don't click on the butcher, right? Because he talks like an adult with his mates, right? So it's adult content, but very, very, very high level content. Check him out. Check him out. Much love, Dino. Thank you so much, buddy. Yeah, Pete don't like any fucker, so it's all good. I'm not overly sociable myself. Right, so see if we had a katana on here, then I would. Fuck it, let's just do it anyway. Just over 5 rings. See, I was tempted to bounce over the straightway there. This looks short. It is short. It's very, very short. Very short indeed. Sub to the butcher. Tony Taz, tell us when you're going to be doing your first ever stream, please. Whet the appetite of the people whilst they are here. Raman, doing very well, thank you, sir. Very, very glad to see you. Jay Young, good afternoon and welcome. David Neil Edwards, good evening, sir. Just going to be playing some tour. We might play some Tour 11. If you want to play, see some Tour 11 with some terrible clubs, and they're not that terrible, you know, but in the scheme of Tour 11, APOC 5 and a Rock 8 with a Guardian 8 or a Big Dog 8. And I don't know if you saw there when I was having a look at the bags, the cat is 1 card away from being a cat 5, which is the level, which is the point. That's going to win quite easily. In the hole! Ooh, close. Nice shot. I've been 1 card away from a cat 5 for a while. I'm quite looking forward to that coming in, because that is the time that the big dog goes away, unless it's very, very exceptional circumstances, like you need all 80 whatever top spin of the big dog. Oh no! Don't want to be doing that on the iPad ever, not ever. So everything takes about 5 million clicks. 5 million clicks at least. Yo, Scotty, great to see you. Big Cats, sub to the butcher as well. Anyone subbing to the butcher right now is not going to be disappointed. Believe me when I say this is 6270 tour play and master gold, silver, bronze winning content. So, you know, you're not limited when you think, oh, it might just be DMAC or Tommy or Neo or Fenzi. There are many, many, many people now. You want to be looking at Brandon Burke. You want to be looking at... is this in the tournament? I don't think we need that. We just need the Rock and a Navi. Enough is as good as a feast, is it not? Mary Poppins said that. That's not my wisdom. Don't be crediting me with any wisdom. Waited too long. It is, again. There you go. Eric's all over Brandon Burke, another Rainmaker, along with Daniel MacArthur, Tony Richardson, Alexander Fenzel. Good boys over at the Rainmakers, let me tell you. Good boys. And girls. I mean, good team. Good they. Good whatever you are in 2020. You know, good everyone. T-Dogs. Look at... It's like sirens go off. Brandon and T-Dog. The minute we're talking about them, there they are. Wonderful content. If you don't know either of those fine gents, I imagine Tony Richardson as an absolute giant of the community you're probably very well aware of. But when I say that Brandon Burke is possibly the best free-to-play player in the game of Golf Clash, what does that mean? It means he spends no money. So what you're seeing him using to win his Master Golds and to see him winning endless tour games to be 6270 for life, you're seeing him using Kingmakers, you're seeing him using Berserkers, maybe the odd Centurion. You're not seeing him using Win 5 balls, I can tell you that much for free. Why? He ain't got any! That's why. A couple of beans, I think, here. Just a couple. See already it's left. Yeah. One too many beans. One bean would have been lovely there. Just lovely. Was at work, so on mute. Lord Lee, you're missing out on some fantastic NCS, but correct me if I'm wrong, but Lord Lee is someone who doesn't ever respond to the call of who's putting out Golf Clash related content. Please let me know. Would someone please confirm or deny that Lord Lee has on his channel, and the way to check that is you take your digit, you stick it on the words Lord Lee, go to channel. Just check there that there is no Golf Clash related content. I believe there is. Therefore, it's a man you need to be subscribing to with the notification switched on, because that... you might be surprised with some content that you've otherwise not seen. Golf Clash Quarks. Danny Spring, everyone. Golf Clash Quarks. Oh, man. Do I not want to be streaming right now? Do I not want to be streaming right now? I'll tell you who's just gone live. Rock. Everyone who is in the Tarts Cup, make sure you are over with Rock right now and not here, because Rock's just gone live in the Tarts Cup. The Tarts Cup shaping up beautifully. No nudging required here on this one. Rock versus Andy Aim in the round of 16 to set up a quarter-final matchup against Pete B. That is the scenario there in the top half of the draw. Eventually, the semi-final that either Tony Richardson or Robbie Stockton or Arna or Kunor will be part of as well in the bottom half of the top. Very exciting. Here we go then. Now, I don't really know how to play this from this tee, so it's going to be a bit of guesswork going on. It's always 30% from the third tee, but from this second tee, I'm guessing it's 25. Bit of wriggle on, will you? For goodness sake. So I left it short. Couple of top spin. Whoa, it's long. It's super long. Definitely not 2 top spin there with the tailwind. Maybe 1. Maybe 1. Just ignore that ball guide. I love me some Ko Hong, but it's going to take a while to get used to it again. It does make me want to play some Master next week because I've missed Ko Hong so much. Senk, fantastic to see you all the way from Indonesia. Good night, sir. Doug Singer, what up? What up? Great to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. John Aiken, here we go then. That's a fantastic name in the Golf Clash community that you may not know about. So again, please take the time to give him a sub, get your notifications on, because there might be content coming out next week that you love. I always have a right royal time over at John Aitken streams. So check him out. Drew 4, when are you going to be streaming for the Golf Clash people, hey? Lord Lee does, and Drew is subbed. There you go. That's what I'm saying to you, T-Dog. That is what I'm saying to you. Hey, Tony, you mentioned in your stream, that's a bit left. Have I snaffled one here, even going long? Oh, I have! Snaffled! Angles, Dan! Right, so, there's some giants in the community here amongst us right now. Drew, tell us what you're doing next week. Tony, tell us what you're doing next week. We got Quarks, tell us what you're doing next week. Angles, Dan, what are you doing next week? Lord Lee, what are you doing next week? Anyone, the amount of times I say this, and yet Lord Lee had never said to me, I play some of that. Don't know why. This is where people want to know about people who play Golf Clash. It's the perfect audience to say I play some Golf Clash on my channel. Bo Taz, debut stream imminent. When is it happening, Tony Taz? Tell us. Ingrid. I'll tell you what, right? When you see the name Ingrid Aussie Chick on the screen, for a streamer, it's like balm. It's like balm. Balm. That's all I have to say about that. Now, what do we... I think it's normally about 4 top spin, isn't it? For where we want to be at the left-hand side. I have memory of it being that, but maybe I'm wrong. So this is going to require some juice. Juice. That much juice? Maybe a bit more curl. Ha ha ha! Rough, great is rough or sand. Take your pick. So this was with 4 top. Yeah, it's probably 4.5. It was probably 5, let's be honest. That is short. Shorter than I would like to be. Tournament week, so you'll have to work around new legends. Tony Taz, come on, just tell us when you're doing your debut stream. I'll tell you Ingrid will be there. I'll tell you the Bells will be there. I will be there. There'll be people. Simon Nunn, he's a very big supporter of the emerging Golf Clash community. Tony Richardson, of course. It's the usual suspects, the same old faces, and that is what this amazing community is built on. These pillars, these incredible pillars, like Pete UK, like Marky. Come on, then, you little sweetheart. Absolute pleasure seeing you in here. Like Jeff Jansen, an absolute legend. Love seeing you in here, Jeff. How's your weekend going, buddy? Brandon, you plan to stream some FTP. That's free to play master content next week. So, right, you might never have seen master content played using free balls because, you know, mainly people are using balls that have been paid for. You know, you. And this is not a criticism of anyone, because believe me, I played Master, and the thought of playing a par 3 with a Kingmaker is not a very appealing thought. This is a pickle. Anyone expecting anything than buggery here is going to be sadly let down. And not the good kind. As expected. as expected. Don't forget, DMAC is playing some expert basic ball next week, as per agreement, because Tony Richardson cleared his golden shots, and that was part of the agreement. I tell you what, GC Robbie, that is another name of Golf Clash played at the very, very, very highest level, right? Take your digit. Just playfully poke your screen a little bit. All over the words GC Robbie. Go to channel, subscribe, notifications. Yes, please. You'll be back here very, very quickly. Eric, much love to all the Rainmakers. All the Rainmakers. Hands up if you're a Rainmaker in here. It's not just Brandon Burke and Daniel MacArthur and Alexander Fenzel, Tony Richardson and myself. That was wild. Wild. Flip, thank you very much for being here. Welcome. There you go. 100 up for Brandon Burke before he even starts. And rightly so. Because if the best player, widely considered the best player in the world, Daniel MacArthur, bestows a accolade upon you like the best free-to-play player in the world, and I don't know if anyone else is doing it. Do you know, Brandon? Is there anyone else consistently winning Master Regalia as a free-to-play player? I don't know if there are any other players like that. Later Lee. Grats to Brandon. I tell you what, Brandon is going to take off like a train, like Daniel MacArthur did, like Graham Clash did, like Tommy did. Players who play the game at the highest level, they take off like a train because people want to see Golf Clash played beyond their understanding of the game. And Brandon is wonderful at explaining what he's doing, why he's doing it. He's a fantastic teacher, and someone who is able to execute. So I might be able to give you some tips and then shank a double great on the execution because I get excited. Brandon will tell you what he's doing and then he'll hit a perfect and it will go in the hole. Exactly like it should be done. T-shirt Jakob, my boy. Yo, B, lovely to have you in here. Welcome, welcome. It's the Brandon Burke Lovin right now. If you are unfamiliar with the work of this incredible Golf Clash player, take this opportunity now because he's going to be streaming some free-to-play master content next week, and also he might be doing some Tour 12 at any time. Is that great ball going in the hole? Of course it is. I hate this game. I hate this game. It was back here I used to like. Memory of this, but again, I'll be making it up. What are we doing here? 5.5 rings? Awful. 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 Just like that. Jim North, great to see you, buddy. So, Eric Kutcher. There you go. Looking forward to learning from Brandon in Rainmakers. There you go. As another free-to-player. So, Eric and Brandon together. They're going to be tearing up the Master Division. Is that what I'm understanding, Eric? You're going to follow Brandon's free-to-play Master methods and bag yourself a Master Gold using the free-to-play methods. Look at Ingrid dropping the Indonesian. You see, right, when I tell you the quality and the caliber of Ingrid as a moderator, you might just think I'm talking rubbish, but then you see little tips. Haven't seen T-Dog drop any Indonesian greetings for Senk. Only Ingrid. What an absolute ledge. What a ledge. You know it. I can't wait to hear all about it, Eric. In fact, I'm looking forward to seeing the points haul. In fact, in fairness to Brandon, the points haul on the account that he has in the Rainmakers, I don't believe will be the full 11,800 points that you'll be adding next Monday. But I do look forward to seeing that going in. Sandy. I don't tend to go for the green unless it's an absolutely gimme wind. Which is this? Is it? But is it though? I think it might be. This is getting wet, isn't it? We all know it's getting wet, but I'm going to do it anyway. Right into the wind. Looks left. So I haven't put anywhere near enough curl on that by the looks of it. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa there. Whoa there. Aaron, lovely to see you. Good afternoon. You've got some building to do on your GC Rainmakers account. Yes, it's going to be a while before that's claiming a Master Gold, I believe. Pro next season, though. I'm excited that my little baby's going to be back up to Pro. Pulled my pants up. Pulled my pants up and got it sorted. Started dabbling in Tour 8 for the first time. That will definitely be an account that gets some attention. In fact, I imagine all of my accounts will be getting some attention from next week when the furlough kicks in on Wednesday. Ingrid is one of the best mods in the business. I could rattle off a few more as well. Because there are some incredible mods in this community. And luckily for me, most of them hold a blue wrench here. So, in summary, what we've discussed so far, you need to be checking out Tony Taz, goes by the name of Bo Taz, because he's going to be streaming the wonderful game of Golf Clash for us very soon. When? Soon! That's all I have to say about that. The only way to find out when for sure is by having your notifications on. I can't stress that enough. Cannot stress that enough. That is not moving a full cup. Great left is probably missing left. Definitely missing left. There you go. There you go. Will you be mine, Ingrid? Mod! See, you can't say those things. Ow, look who we've got. Eric Miola. Fantastic Golf Clash content. Just finished a Tour 11 stream, I believe. With features. Did I read that correct? If someone drops the word with features into the description of their stream, I'm suggesting that those features must be noteworthy, Eric. Talk us through the new features of the stream, please. There you go. Russman's all over the Bo Taz. There we go. Eric, how was your Tour 11 stream and what were the features? That's what we want to know. That's what I want to know. Setting up Discord and some music chat. I want some music chat. So here on this channel, we enjoy a jukebox. So none of this NCS gaming music that we enjoy so much now. Genuine jukebox, little 1 hour streams that get deleted the second they're done. Do those every day for the members during the off week. Always a very pleasant time. Hello. Oh, again, I've got Tour. Right, so here in this one, surely we want to be going and landing down there, but I don't know if we've got enough room on the sniper. Give him a good luck in case he hasn't seen. Gavin! Someone tell him. You set up a bot on Discord that people can queue up when they want. So what, you're listening to your music and they can access it through Spotify, can they? Or you're just playing the music and then deleting the stream? Gotta go mow the lawn. Thank you, Yako. Pleasure seeing you, brother. Rock won 2-0. Oh, thank you for the update. Thank you for the update. And that looks like it's going to be okay. Bit right. Little on the right side. But nice spin. I didn't see where he adjusted at all. Too busy gas bagging. Standard. 7-1 in the face. Oh, yeah, we've got loads of room. We've got loads of room. So I'm going to call that 30% max. So 9.5 rings. This old debate. Do we remember this debate? Of course we remember this debate. This was the hot. I'm just going to take a little bit of backspin off. So I'm just going to leave mine off to the left and go 9.5 rings. I'm going to make it so we can adjust it in a wanna. Smidge over, as you saw. Whew! Let that go an extra pass there. Not very mindful of the time, I can tell you. Oh, I didn't need to let go of a backspin. What a dickhead. Still, a win is a win, but that is a poor shot. A poor shot. Worth noting. Worth noting, definitely. Landing position was good. Excuse me. I've already downed my jokes. Jokes. Nick Buckingham. We're talking about fantastic new content. It is Nick Buckingham. That is a fantastic channel. Nick, when are you streaming for the people? Chubbs McGee. He had his debut stream today in the People's Cup final, which he was a very worthy runner-up to an on-fire Tom Taplin. Is this in the tournament? Is this in the tournament? Again, we want a sniper. I don't want to be using Titans too much on Tour 7, but it's definitely a win that would... Oh, fuck it, let's just play a Quasar. Let's play a Quasar. And a few beans, eh? Let's have a few beans and a Quasar. Let's make it a little bit dicier, shall we? We shall see. We shall see. Because you don't want to be in the rough. Anything but the rough or sand. If you're on the short stuff, you've got a shot. You've either got a rough bump or you've got a shot from the right-hand side, just filtering it up through to the hole. Depends on the wind. From way back here, it will probably be just a regular attempt through the front door. The other one's through the front door as well. It's just not a rough bump. Do you get me? Do you get me? Ali, thank you for the good luck and welcome. This is the very hole, the horseshoe on 18. The horseshoe on 18 to have a 39 in Master. This was the hole. In front of about 750 people. It was remarkable. An absolute joy. Magnus, great to see you. Absolutely wonderful to have you in here. And again, if you don't know Magnus, then this is fantastic new Golf Clash content for your viewing pleasure that I highly, highly recommend you check out. Can't recommend it highly enough. Right, 8-2. No elevation. Oh, we've got to do it, haven't we? We've got to do it. It's probably not the wind for it, but who cares? I might even go minus 7 rings. Oh, fudge. Great right. Tiny rough. This is going to be lucky. Better than I deserve. Perfect. Was clearly in. I'm joking, right? Every single time I say that, it is in jest. Please understand that. Brandon Burke, everyone. Make sure this is your last opportunity. You're going to get to do this the easy way, which is where the word Brandon Burke is. Everyone's name in the chat is a hyperlink to their channel. You take your digit, you stick it on their name, you click the words go to channel, and there you can subscribe to the channel. Anytime you see Golf Clash content on a channel, I would highly recommend that is something you do. But especially in the case of Brandon Burke, where you're possibly looking at the best free-to-play player in the world. I am so excited to see what Brandon's going to be putting out. It's going to be absolutely incredible. As I am equally excited to see what's going to be happening on Magnus's channel and on Chubbs's channel and on Drew's channel and John Aitken's channel and all these fantastic new content that is out. Gavin, what you doing, man? Gavin! It's too late. Oh, no. No. We're on tour 7. Normally I wouldn't tap this in, but let's just get on with it. Let's just tap it in. We're going to tap that in. Kieran, yes please. It's that boy Koki Penguin, yo. The Penguin didn't last too long. Why didn't the Penguin last very long? Nice to see the wind has calmed down a bit. T7 earlier was a pain in the arse. Well, I don't think we've had a wind above 3 so far. No, we had a drive of 5, but with a wind 1 ball, so nothing scary rugby. So Ingrid is she's the fastest fingers in Cali. Brrr, not like that. With the old links. Evening, Ian, other account. What, your Penguin is the other account? I get it. I get it. Pull your finger out. Get in the hole. No. Brandon the Beast Burke. Eric is coining a new, giving him a title before he even starts. Right, we're going to get away from Gavin. He's clearly preoccupied with other things. We can't be having timeouts. It's boring. Boring. Whoa. Paradise Island's coming soon, baby. If you want, we can pop a chest and play some 11. So what's occurring, everyone? What is occurring? Sunday tomorrow. Anyone striving for a king chest in the weekly league? Anyone trying to get to a certain number of clan points so they have reached the marker set at the halfway stage of the season? Yo, B, what does like this mean? Because I think you're getting the calm version. I believe that's the scary answer, but yeah, this is the calm version. I'm an enthusiastic chap, Yobi. I am an enthusiastic chap. So yes, you're getting me in all of its fullness, or maybe a little bit dialed down. Because when you know someone, then everything can be next level. So people in the member streams or the clan chats, then they see a bit more of the full unadulterated. What should we use? A one of them. Yes, let's use a one of them. Bit of beans as well, because we're going to have got a little headwind here. No need to be a hero. Just tap a Navi down there instead. Few beans. See about making a better attempt at this sniper this time. It's a blast. You want to thank Eric Jasuta? Yes, indeed. That little legend. Hasn't he done such a good job networking, eh? Eric, bringing everyone together. I say again, Daniel MacArthur, Brandon Burke, Alexander Fenzel. No disrespect to T-Dog, right? But T-Dog and I, in what they call the elite streamers, T-Dog and I are making up the numbers. When you've got D-Mac, Brandon, who I know you haven't even seen yet, but take my word for it, it's the highest possible level of Golf Clash content. Fenzi, as you know, just destroys whatever he touches in every division. He is a killer. Oh, that is a bit breezy, isn't it? All of a sudden, we've got a 10 win slightly in the face. So, he's still here, look. Pisces Ali, welcome, bro. Lovely to see you. That is hilarious. Fenzel is king. Fenzel is an absolute hero of mine, as anyone who is familiar with the channel can testify to. And I know T-Dog is not offended by that, because he's my boy. He's my boy. It's a little pickle, this one. Because it's in the face, but instead of 8, I'm going to give it 1 to 1, I think. No, I'm not. I'm going to give it more and the appropriate beans. I think that's 2 perfects in a row, which, oh, for goodness sake. Nowhere near enough beans. Nowhere near enough beans. Do you want to see something in an adulterated better joint, Eric? Kieran is agreeing with you. We have ourselves a good time. We definitely have ourselves a good time. So next week, right? If you don't know The Butcher, then this is, again, a wonderful time ahead of someone's content, because The Butcher streams master content all week at the highest level. He's got accounts in the 19th. He's got accounts in the Mutineers. You got Brandon Burke, who, again, just literally one of the best in the game, and probably the singular title of the best free-to-play player. Word. You know, it's a good time. It's a very, very, very exciting time in the Master Division, especially now DMAC and Fenzi are getting in there as well. Not DMAC getting in there. I mean, DMAC's been in there a long old time. I didn't get my good luck away there. Get it away now. Ha! Boom. Oh, from the 3rd tier, I'm all over this like a cheap suit, but I haven't got a clue here. With this wind from the 3rd tee, it's going to be a no spin with 30% adjustment. So I'm guessing it's going to be something similar, but with maybe a 20% adjustment. Oh, it's only a 4 wind, so the difference between 20 and 25% on a 4 wind is going to be nothing. Russman! You do too much, my friend, but thank you so much for your support. All of your support. It's absolutely wonderful. Russman, you're a hero. Please, however you show the digital chat room love, and it doesn't surprise you to know that Ingrid's already all over it, but get it all over Russman's face, please. Thank you again, brother. Brandon took me months to talk into joining. Did he? Well, he's in now though, isn't he? This looks like a little booty. It's not a little booty. It's going to roll past and it's going to go further than you would expect. I didn't see what spin. No one saw what spin. He went first. Don't worry, I do know how to play the game really. So we shall see here. Let's see what... Oh, it's a 3-2. It's a monster. It's a monster wind. So I'm going to go 3-8. And I'm going to go with the no spin. Because we've got ourselves a little tailwind. My man's gone way by. So what are we doing? 3-8. Do love me a no spin shootout, when in fact it is. I mean, this could be horrific. Oh, it's speed roll as well. Sit down! So, I think mine's just a little bit less shit. It is. It is. Good enough. Good enough. Golf Lundgren, aka Russman, is a very, very good account name. So, Geordie Liam. Do we know Geordie Liam? Is this one of your crew, Scotty or T-Dog? I mean, T-Dog's not a true Geordie, for a start. He's a Scot in exile, now living in Darlington, which isn't true Geordie land. Whoa, 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 whoa. Force of habit. Force of habit. Arthur Biscuit, lovely to see you. Been smashing Tour 7 today with a Marlin. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, thanks, Sarah. Yeah, no, that was 2 terrible shots there. 2 terrible shots. You got to be honest. Colin, lovely to see you. Sorry I missed you, brother. Welcome. Welcome. Colin, again, fantastic player at the highest level of the game. Not streaming, but just an absolute monster. Don't worry, I've not been playing everything here with a decent ball. Saying that, you saw me play that with a Navi, so yeah, it's been Navis at least, actually. With the odd Titan. Frivolous, I know. Absolutely frivolous. Now, if this ain't sniper time, I don't know what is. Albie, you are Colin. Is that some purple bling hanging from your neck? Anyone who has achieved a master medal of any colour, in my eyes, is a seriously good player. I have only got one top 10 in master from 50 odd attempts to show, and you know, I'm very proud of that master top 10. It's worth more than my expert golds for sure. Definitely worth, for me, worth more than my master gold, my expert golds. That could be a source of lively debate, couldn't it? If you are someone who has played, say, either like that, you know, you've got a master position that you're happy with that is more valuable to you than other medals that you've won, or if you've stepped up into expert and got an expert top 10 but you've got some pro gold, that's terrible. What's worth more to you? What is worth more to you? Jesse Huntley, lovely to see you, and welcome, sir. Welcome in. You've got a few top 50 in expert. Feels like you've accomplished something. There you go, Russman. There you go. And I tell you what, expert is hard now. It is hard. If you're winning expert now, it's an awful lot harder than when I started winning my experts many moons ago. Many moons ago. For anyone else who's long in the tooth in this game as well. Austin Swopes told you that he had a master top 10 in the last tourney. I think he's going to join us with these Christmas accounts soon. Excellent. Magnus playing some T10 and maybe some friendlies. Magnus, who was in the chat earlier on, I'm sure Ingrid dropped a link in there. Just gone live for some Tour 10 and some friendlies. So do please make sure you're checking out that. Tommy's dropping his tournament guide here with his whole guides. Plenty going on, you know, in this time of oddness. Plenty going on in the community. So do not feel like you're alone, especially if you're enjoying all of this kind of carry on. 2.6 wind. However will we cope? Right, we're going to just try and find the funnel straight up. Not many rings. Obviously, it's a 2.6 wind. Let's give it 2. And get our shot away, shall we? What are the chances? Christian Thierry, he's been streaming like a machine all day, like some kind of dancing bear. This boy is working. He is working. Austin Mr. Banner stroke. That is tough times. You got one expert gold last week on your weakest account and totally screwed up your main. Well, that is a story that everyone, I imagine, with more than one account has a similar tale to tell. It's weird. It's weird. Like, APOC 7, Thor 7 means nothing. It's so often the case that this account with an APOC 5 and a Guardian 8 will do better than my big accounts. I think it was the case last week as well. I think this was my best account last week. No, I had an 11th over the way with a big boy account, but it was just wretched. Your first streamed weekend round was a gold in pro. I remember it well, Dan. Oh no, so this is a tournament hole that no one is looking forward to. Hole 4, I believe. So there's a few different ways to play this. I tend to play the triple bounce. But that doesn't look very nice, does it? If this isn't made for 1-to-1, I don't know what is. We shall see. Probably a bit heavy-handed, but... Oh, for goodness sake. Nice to get a stake in the ground. Is it actually going to bounce 3 times? Oh, speed roll is that? I am delighted with that. This hole hates me. Perfect was in. Rock! Well done, sir. Well done. And Krishna, thank you for the good luck and welcome. Rock, fantastic to... we got word. Russman dropped word of your continued triumph in the Tarts Cup. Also, we've got a QB. QB. This is going to be difficult to stop. Jimmy. Jimmy! Someone tell him. Someone, I can't watch. Someone tell him. Jimmy. Michael Manser! What up? What up? Yo, so if you don't know, by the way, let me talk about Christian Thierry for a second. Luxembourg's finest Golf Clash streamer. I think that's fair to say. When you're talking about rookie and pro content, you know, I'm sure you're aware of Matthew Warren at Erelic Gaming. I'm Tommy, obviously, and Jesse, you know, the long-established rookie and pro guides. Fenzi, of course, with his pro material. I don't think he does any rookie anymore. But for the rookie and pro-focused player, Christian Thierry, he alternates his days. So Monday's rookie day, Tuesday's pro day, Wednesday's a mop-up, Thursday's rookie opening, Friday's pro opening. It's getting boring, right? Saturday's rookie weekend, Sunday's pro weekend. It's that easy to remember what is going on Christian's channel. And he plays about 10 accounts. So plenty going on. So if you're interested in those divisions, my recommendation is to you to take your sausage finger, stick it on the word Christian Thierry, go to channel, subscribe, notifications, yes please. You'll be back here before you even know it. Tom Profit, you'll be watching a new streamer, Swan Black from Vengeance, no audio, Basic Baller Tour 9. Ingrid, you wearing this? We just got to tell Ingrid, you know, if we've got brand new content that we're otherwise unaware of, good player as well. Salamat Malam. Krishna. I don't know it either. Brand new content on my eyes. Tell you what, one thing Ingrid and I share, it's a passion to see this community grow, and that means when we're told about new streamers, new content creators, not just streamers, think about Kime, right? Think about Kime, who is now putting out some of the best streams to go with some of the best hole guides and shot content that you can see in the community. But she didn't start off streaming. She started off just with hole guides. But, you know, you can start off with anything. There's no hard and fast rule about anything. So we just tap this down there with a bit of left curl then, eh? Put it in the middle of the fairway. I'll move it over a little bit to allow for that push. Just see about bending it round there. Obviously hit a great left. If we go through the rough, we're not going to roll out because we've only got 4 topspin. So that's exactly where that's staying. What an oaf. Look how heavy-handed that was. What up? How long do you want? You hungry? Stick it in. It's nearly... I don't know if anyone would have had a similar conversation to that today. But Kim comes to the door there, inquiring as to when I want dinner. I said, "Are you hungry?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "Stick it on." She said, "It's in, it's nearly ready." So what I'm saying to you is that we're going to have one more game after this, 5 minutes then, yeah? And then I'm going to go and have my dins, right?
You can have, how long is the game? 5 minutes? You can have, I've got to put the pasta, I've waited to do the pasta, so you can have another couple if you want.
I'm allowed 2. I'm allowed 2 more after this. I'm allowed 2 after this. Yes, Tom. Yes, Tom. Well, if you can't enjoy what you're doing, then what are you doing? And who wants to turn up and see a sourpuss? Not me. And I hope you don't either, because that would be poor. That would be poor. So you're not going to get that here. We can leave that to some other miserable folk. How about that? How about that? What did we say that was as well? That was probably about there. So I'm going to give this 3 rings. And a great right, just to be extra rubbish. Oh, perfect was in. Better have chips. Tron, what is it? Pasta bolognese. I'm guessing it's like not spaghetti.
Yeah.
Generic pasta with bolognese. Mum's good. I'm going to be calling her later, Tom. Thank you very much indeed. Going to be calling her later. Maybe a video call. But has anyone video called their folks? It's like that scene in The Penguins of Madagascar when the evil megalomaniac who's voiced by John Malkovich, like, turns up on the video screen in the lair, and then once he's given his big wah, he pushes the button and he's still there and like, Dave, we can see you, Dave, no, Dave, you've just muted it, Dave. That's what it's like when I try and video call my parents. I'm like, no, Mum, the camera's the wrong way around. I can just see the lounge. It's painful. Painful, I tell you. Right, 8-7. So what did we do here last time? We did 25% and 10.5 rings, give or take a little bit more. Again, I'm fancying me a no spin, but I'm just going to set it up a little bit further back, knowing what we know from the last time. What did we say? 10-7. Ooh, hello. Hello! That was not as expected. I can tell you that much for free. Managed to get a perfect away though. And sit now. Sit! It's fast again, isn't it? It's definitely a no spin in a tailwind, believe me. Don't be scared. Don't be thinking you have to put spin on everything. You don't have to put spin on everything. If you get an adjustment or a nice... oh, look at here. We've got ourselves a rough bump. Or no, we've got a backspin shot. Second tee, innit? I don't know the second tee. So I'm just playing it like it's the third tee. You need to do spin if you go this method, I would suggest. Unless you like going long. Not spaghetti. Spaghetti tastes better. Hey, how was the barbecue, Christian? I hope you went in the doghouse for streaming too long. We said earlier on Christian's morning stream that he's going to be relegated to salad duty if Mrs. T gets back from the shop with all the food for a delicious barbecue and the barbecue's cold and he's still playing Golf Clash with his internet friends. Bad times. Bad times. Half a biscuit. I'm probably going to be investing in some beers. Whoa, that looks right and long. It is right and long. It is. It is. Never message the presenter. What am I missing here? Am I missing some stuff? Wait, we don't want to be saying good game, but no. Wolf's had enough. He's had enough as Wolf. Now, was I told I was allowed 2 games left? I was allowed 2 games, wasn't I? So shall we play a Tour 11? Let's finish with a Tour 11, shall we? And no one think about sniping me either. Bugger off. You lad can bugger off. Alright. Alright, so we want to pop that puppy. Absolute waste of time. Here we go. Let's roll. Need propane. Just got back. Well done, Tom. Right here. Eric's logging in anyway. Adam, great to see you, buddy. Simat and Gat. I'm going to be looking that up, Krishna. Definitely. Right, so what we got here? We've got a Power 3. We've got a Guardian. We hope. That's what we hope for. Marnix. What a little tinker. What's me saying no sniping and Marnix is there like a rat up a drain pipe. Oh, a basic ball. For goodness sake. But he's using an APOC 4, so I'm not going to grumble about my clubs when Marnix has taken the plunge and he's dived in here with a basic ball. Baller. Baller status for Marnix. What an absolute legend. Please remember to tickle the thumbs up and smash the notification. I don't... Look, this is a woman talking. You tickle some buttons, you smash some buttons. If you want... So we're getting a little intro into Ingrid's psyche here. Okie dokie then. Let's see what this looks like. 13.5, booty. Booty. So we're going to go all of that. We need to allow for about 11 rings down there. So that's going to be about 5. So I'm going to give it 2 to be doubly safe. Curl it round there, plenty. Hit a great right to negate some of that curl, obviously. What we want to be avoiding here is the rough on the right-hand side, which we're going to do nicely. Shit, did I... Ooh, not nicely. We're on the last pixel. That is a greedy goose right there. But did I put the right bag on? Because if we're not using the Guardian here, then I am fearing... Oh, no, Marnix has got a sniper on. That's a shame. That's a shame. No, Stefan, it's because you're on a phone. It's because you're on a phone. So the thumbs up don't update if you're on a phone or a device. So anytime you see that whatever it says as the thumbs up, that is just what it was when you first entered the stream. However, if you're on a desktop or a laptop, then that will update throughout as soon as someone does it. If I've missed anyone's arrival, I do apologise. The chat just went a bit mad all of a sudden at the end. I really appreciate you being here. We're getting to the end of the stream here. We are going to play all 3 out. Tron, we're going to play all 3 out here. We've already had 3 games. Well, we didn't have 3 games with Marnix, but we're going to do something similar. Unlucky there, but I might even go left here just because... Oh, I can't go left. I can go left with the Goliath, but no thanks. Oh, dearie me. That's way too much. I want to curl this round there. 15.7 is a little breezy, as you know. And we're right back at min, so I'm going to give this about 10.5 rings. Obviously, no, I'm not, because I can't. And some curl it round. Plenty backspin. Probably not enough backspin, to be honest. Or too much. One or the other, isn't it? Rarely in this shot is it going to be just the right amount. But we're on the dance floor. We are on the dance floor. And one thing we're going to be doing here, regardless of what happens here, so pressure off Marnix, we are having ourselves a shootout. And we don't need to play all 3 basic ball if you don't want either. But if I could request that we split these 2-1 regardless of what happens. Because I want my 20 million. For one of these games, I need them. I'm guessing you do too, playing this account on Tour 11. Get in! Woo! Straight in out the rough. Straight in out the rough. This is our very own Marnix, Jason McBride. Great to see you, buddy. Hey, Jason, do you know what, right? I realised that there's another Spurs fan. There's another one. There is actually another one. Bear with me 1 second. While I go and review the Tarts Cup. Kristaps! Kristaps is a Spurs fan. Kristaps, if I knew that, apologies, my friend. He's got the crest, or the cock on the ball, as his picture on Challenge. Good luck, brother. That's breezy. And neither of us have the backspin to stop this. Your only recourse here, Marnix, is to go for the sound bump. Or you can go from the right there, yeah. But I don't know this shot. I don't think you've got the backspin to end up anywhere near the dance floor. Or me. Or me. It's a 7 backspin shot. In this wind, it is a 7 backspin shot. So, Liz O'Clair, you little sweetheart. We got Todd in here as well, right here at the end. Last few games here. Great to see you both. Absolute pleasure having you in. Back from Costco. What a zoo. Only letting you buy one item of need. Crazy times. Michael Glitz, sorry to hear that. Hopefully everyone was keeping the appropriate distance. A nice little bit of curl there. That implies knowledge of what to do. I have never played this shot, so this is going to be interesting as well. 19-4. I have my wind is a bit more in the face, but still, we've got plenty rings. We've got plenty rings. Where am I going to end up? That is the question. So it's going to require some curl because there's no what do you call it? Spin. That's what you call it. This is going to be a best part of 15 rings here. I'm going to curl it as well. Might be dicey. Might well be dicey. It was actually a much worse shot, but because by virtue of being incredibly shit, I got a bounce off the rough before the sand and happened to be slightly less shit by virtue of that horrific shot. What a terrible, terrible, terrible shot. Yes, Liz, for those who have it. There's a steaming pile of shit with flies emote. Please, use it liberally. You don't have to do a basic every time. Do what you want. Do what you want, Marnix. Do what you want. Well planned. I mean, it's terrible. There you go. Russman's found it. Russman's found that steaming pile of shit. Christian Wade. Yes, please. We're going to have a Titan. A bit of normality here. Good, because on these Tour 11 par 5s, basic ball can be a bit of a chore. Well planned. I love it. Played for and got. Right. This looks sandy. It is rough. It's rough. Marnix. What a baller. What tour does this account normally play?
This is the future.
Right, so what we're saying, 20%? Nah, 15. We'll call it 15%, 133, and get that power 3 back on. So just over 10 rings, just shy of 11 rings, whichever way you skin it. Okie dokie. Probably didn't need any OP whatsoever, just being greedy. Nice bit of greed. Nice bit of greed. Yo, GCA, lovely, 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 lovely. Thank you, Krishna. Thank you so much. Lovely to have you in here. You started a little Tour 11 this week. It's tough, eh? Tough. APOC 4 and Tour 11. You really have to be very comfortable with the adjustments. You know, if you've only got one account, I definitely would not suggest that. But if you are a Tour 11 veteran, you can be a little bit more just aware of the quirks. You don't need ball guide as much because you already know the spin adjustments off the top of your head. That's going to be left.
This is the future. Human error.
Now, again, we're having ourselves a shootout here.
Revolution.
All the curl for me.
This is the future.
All the curl. I quite like this NCS tune. I just got a quick quick listen to what's going on right now, and this is one of the better ones, one of the genuine, like, dancier tracks. Steph C, lovely to have you in here. Welcome and thank you for the good luck. Bit too heavy-handed on the curl. Nice pace. Nice pace. Pete! Pete getting all. Woo! I like it. I like it. Can I tell Terry not to ban you? Why would Terry ban you? The only reason anyone would get banned here is if they live up to that name. This is a asshole-free space, but if it's just the name, you know, if someone's named asshole, then it's not necessarily a premonition, is it? Not this time. All right. We're still having a shootout, Marnix. Started Tour 12 on 2 of your other accounts this week. Look, this is a man who is definitely developing his Golf Clash. But exactly like I was saying to you before, he knows Tour 11 so well, developing into 2 Tour 12 accounts this week. Marnix, no way, lover. No way. No way. You're here entertaining the people with me. You're going to share in the spoils. Only day 13, end to be decided. Looking forward to tourney week. Indeed, I am. Dickhead Free Zone, word, Russman, word, and Terry or anyone else in blue. I would suggest in this stream, Matteo is you know, he's busy. But can we get Golf Clash Italy linked in here? I did get Gianluca Pastora send me a link earlier on, but I was indisposed. Golf Clash Italy, as you know, it's a multi streamer platform, so you get 5 or 6 different guys doing it, but our very own Matteo is one of those people now that is using that platform. So please check him out, get the notifications on, because you know a few of them just speak in Italian, but Matteo will speak in English and Italian, and it is very good content. If you know Matteo, and I'm mentioning Matteo because in response to that, who would be dishing out the discipline, you know, Fenzi's all over it when he's here, but again, you know, he's a busy boy. Matteo, he's the quickest draw for giving people the slapdown on my staff. But Mini Nips, Keith, again, they are not wasting any time when it comes to dishing out the discipline. What a baller, Marnix. Come on then. That's just incredible. So I don't want to win this, and I'm not going to. So I'm going to play it straight up, knowing I'm not going to win this, because I do want Marnix to win this one. So let's have a look what 5 and 2 look like. I think that's probably where I'm going. 8, I'm going to play 30% max on an 8 wind, so 9-2. 9-2. That is a brilliant shot. Half a yard on this one in any wind, but into a headwind is very difficult. Great right to make it extra shitty. There you go. Very well played, Marnix. Right, let's have ourselves a showdown. Absolutely brilliant shot. Used 15% medium. 15% medium. So instead of 8.6, that would have been 7.2. I'm suggesting that your landing position is significantly further back of where you're actually aiming from with that adjustment. That would be my thought. Right, we're going to go with a rock. Rock Guardian, nice club here in Tour 11. If you can get away with a rock or QB on the drive, do so. Do so. because it's a very, very helpful club in the shootouts. No curl really with this wind. And now we're going to have ourselves a Goliath, I believe. Unless this is... It's coming, Roman, it's coming. Believe me, it's coming. This is going to be the final action of the stream. Thank you so much for hanging out. It's been absolutely wonderful. Pleasure to hang out with Marnix here at the end of this one. And he's going with a QB by the looks of things. Again, a very good choice. However, it can be limiting in the shootout because it hasn't got the length. And on Tour 11, they're no stranger, as we've already seen in these two games. They're no stranger to a 15-mile-an-hour headwind. And that is when the QB can stiff you. However, it's not always like that, is it? Of course we're having a members-only stream tonight, Kieran. Of course we're having a members-only stream. You think we're going to listen to NCS all day? You are joking. We ain't listening to NCS all day. That is not a day I want to contemplate. In fact, I've had my fill of Psycho Toasted this morning on Christian stream, so that was wonderful as always. 12.5 in the face, eh? 12.5 in the face, eh? I give this plenty. Plenty. 8 rings I'm going to give this. A little bit of top spin. Eight rings, did I say? Pulling it out of my bumhole, but I'm saying so again. Smidge less. Woo! Hello, where's the time gone? Ha ha ha! No, flicking that rough. Always seem to do that with the wind from the left. Always. I should have done more. Should have done more left. Take that rough out of the equation. See what Marnix can do here. Pop it in, Marnix. Come on. Pop it in for the people. For the people. He's playing this on a totally different line to me. There you go. Check out Swan Black. Did we see that? Did we see that? Ingrid. Sub GC Italy. There we go. Can someone unban you from streams? You didn't say anything offensive. Well, what you need to do is message the people who streams you're banned on and then say you haven't done anything wrong. But can I just say, right, I've had no problem with anything you've said here, but some names are a red flag to moderators. So, you know, it's not the most helpful name if you want to get on side with the channel. But yeah, I mean, here you're not going to get banned for your name. I'm going to call you GCA, of course, but it might be helpful to change your name to something that is not offensive, because not everyone wants that on their channel. So that's a tip for you, but you just need to contact them and say, yo, can you unblock me? I've not done anything wrong, unless they can tell you what you've done, because, you know, someone might have blocked you for a reason. If I look at my blocked list, I don't know why those people have been blocked. No idea. No one tells me, I don't ask. So unless they message me and say, yo, I've been blocked without any reason, I just trust my moderators, so there's no reason that I would have any cause to question why anyone's been banned, unless, of course, you know, it's one of Liz O'Clair's pocket jobs. That sounded rude. I don't even know what a pocket job would be. We can work it out, can't we? But, you know, what I'm saying to you is... Totally lost my train of thought. You know, there's things you can do, basically, to rectify that and make sure that you're not flagged by moderators, because moderators want things to flow and they don't want stuff to deal with. So a proactive moderator might just think, I'll get rid of this clown. Not all your names are GC Asshole. So you're banned on other accounts that aren't called GC Asshole. Talk to me. Talk to me. Tell it as it is. And I will do what I can. Is this going to be short? I hate this rough bump. I'm going to try and play it as well. And this is better than I can usually play it. This is better than I can usually play it. Come on, for the Rainmakers, where are we going here? Where are we going? 20% mid, I think I heard D-Mac say. 9.5, which would be 10.4. But in fact, on this club, it's going to be more than mid because it's shorter. So we'll call it 10.7. What did we say? 10.7 at mid. Fuck me. Perfect to finish. Where's it gone though? Oh, not too far away from where I wanted it to, apart from where it's finished. It's going to be close. I think I might have it. I think I might have it. T-Dog. Enough bollocks. Marnix, you're a hero. You see, this is what I'm saying. Moderators doing their job. I'm not going to tell anyone anything, right? I trust the moderators to moderate the channel. Marnix, thank you so much for being here. I'll look into that, GCA. I'll look into that. What an amazing time hanging out with you all. I hope you're enjoying your Saturday, wherever you are in your Saturday, or indeed your Sunday morning for our Antipodean friends. I hope you're having a lovely weekend. Enjoy what's coming up later on. Don't forget, if you haven't got Brandon Burke's notifications on, if you haven't got Tony Taz, his notifications on, you're going to miss out on some brand new Golf Clash content from this incredible community. So I encourage you to do that. But tomorrow, we'll see some more. Members only stream later on. We're going to get ourselves a jukebox on for an hour. It's going to be amazing. I'll see you there for that if you are included. Lots of love, everybody. Bye-bye now.